Everyone, how are you doing today? I'm so glad you guys can join me live for this 1 hour gentle yoga flow. Today we're going to have our yoga mats in a horizontal alignment, and we're going to begin with our warm-up, proceed into practice. Anytime during practice, if you feel like you need a rest or a break, feel free to take the easy pose. Anytime during practice, if you feel like you need a rest or a break, feel free to take your water break. Midway into practice, I do have a designated water break as well. Alrighty, so I'll meet you on your mat. For today's warm-up, we're gonna do a standing warm-up. So let's take it to our mat in the center of the mat and stand tall. Let your thighs touch and guide the weight of your body into your heels. Keep your shoulders relaxed. And as you inhale, guide the crown of the head upward. Your low jaw is relaxed. Allow your tongue to rest in the low jaw. Let's take a cleansing breath and guide the arms outward and upward. Squeeze your elbows straight and take your time as your fingertips float to the sky. Allow your breath to flow freely. Observe your heart rhythm. Let's all take a deep inhale breath. On the exhale, we're going to step the feet outward, taking a wide-legged stance. All 10 toes pointing forward. From here, we'll take another breath. On the exhale, release the arms down to shoulder level and let your palms face back. Keep your fingers straight. Take another breath. On the exhale, lift your heart up and fold the body forward in a diving motion, flowing to a flat back position, tip of the nose pointing towards the floor. And from here, we'll guide the arms back. Let's breathe. Let the arms flow back, palms flow towards each other. Fingertips touch and interlace your fingers, clasping your hands behind your back. Observe the fluid nature of your breath. Observe your unique heart rhythm. On the next breath, slowly begin to lift your hands up, keeping your hands clasping. Elbows are straight, go nice and slow. Let your chin flow towards your collarbone and guide the crown of the head towards the mat or floor. Notice how the weight of your body releases into your heels. Let your breath become deeper and fuller. On the next inhale breath, we're going to begin to lift the heart up. Let's breathe, rising up slowly. Releasing the fingers, guiding the arms outward. Allow your hands to rise up, don't rush. Fingertips float to the sky. From here, we'll rotate the arms in, guide the arms closer. Fingertips meet, palms touch. Take a breath. Exhale, release your hands downward, pressing palms together, allowing your hands to float to your heart center position. From here, actively press your palms together, engage your pectoral muscles, activate your biceps and triceps. Let's enjoy the fullness of our breath. From here, we'll take a breath and we'll begin to heel toe our feet inward. Let's breathe. Heel toeing, until the thighs touch. With the thighs touching, breathe deeply. On the exhale, twist upper body towards the right, slowly turning your head, chin flowing towards the right shoulder. Guide your navel in. Let's connect with a full spinal twist. Take a full inhale breath. On the exhale, release and untwist. Back to the neutral spine position. So we can take another cleansing breath. On the exhale, twist upper body opposite direction. Turn your head as well. And look towards the wall behind you for your eye muscle stretch. Let's observe the fullness of the breath. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, we will untwist and release the twist. Returning to neutral spine. So we can breathe a little deeper. Relax the elbows, relax the shoulders. And now this will be our moment of reflection. If you'd like, you can set an intention or even a dedication for your practice. You can simply remain connected to your heart energy. Take a full inhale breath. On the exhale, blink the eyes open a little wider. Release the palms. Allow your arms to rest at your side. We are now prepared to start our yoga practice for today. In today's yoga practice, what we'll do is we're going to start off with a warrior two. Let's take a deep inhale breath and step our feet outward. The further you step your feet outward, the deeper you will connect in your warrior two. Once you connect with your foot position, notice how the weight of the body releases into your heels. Focusing on the right foot, right toes point outward towards the right. Left toes come in slightly. And your heels make an imaginary line. If not, adjust accordingly. From here, we'll take an inhale, let the arms flow up. And then release the arms. Right arm flows forward, left arm flows back. Squeeze your elbows straight and bend your right knee. Allowing the arms to flow to shoulder level, palms facing down, we're gazing past our front fingers. By gazing actively, we strengthen the eye muscles, we improve focus and concentration. Allow your breath to flow freely in the warrior two posture, strengthening arms and strengthening legs. On the next inhale breath, we will lift our arms up. Let's breathe. Guide the arms upward. Rotate upper body towards the bending knee. Palms face each other, shoulders relaxing. Connecting in a warrior one. From here, we'll take a deep inhale breath. On the exhale, release the heart forward. The body flows forward, the arms flow forward. Guide your navel inward. Keep your front knee bending. Spread your fingers widely. And place your full palms on the mat. Your wrists are below your shoulders. From here, we'll take an inhale breath and lift up our left knee. Rotate left toes forward in the same direction as the right toes. All 10 toes pointing in the same direction. From here, we're going to step the front foot back. Let's breathe. Should be stepping the right foot back to down dog. Let's bend both of our knees. So we have our heels off of the mat, knees are bending. Keep your eyes open for focus and concentration. And with the knees bending, keep your heels lifted, but begin to guide the tailbone up, straightening your knees, but staying on your tippy toes. Actively press your heart closer to your thighs and guide your tailbone up. Enjoy the fullness of your breath as you stretch out the muscles in your back. From here, we'll take a deep breath. On the exhale, guide your right heel down and bend your left knee. So we actively are pressing the right heel towards the mat, and we have the left heel lifted. On the inhale breath, let's lift up the right heel and lower the left heel, straightening the left leg. The tailbone is still flowing upward and the breath is flowing freely. Be sure to keep your fingers spreading widely. On the next breath, we're going to lift up the left heel and then release both heels down at the same time. Actively press your heart towards your thighs. You're going to have to adjust your hands. So you have to adjust your hand position as you keep pressing your heart closer to your thighs. Always keeping eyes open when we are inverted to maintain focus and concentration in the down dog. From here, we're going to focus on the left leg, left knee. Take an inhale breath, bend your left knee towards your chest, and your left foot rises off of the mat. The next breath allows the left foot to rise up towards the sky. Let's breathe. We're straightening the left leg, pressing our heart towards that right thigh, guiding our chin towards the collarbone, and we're connecting with our dog split. Let me get myself in the frame a little more. Yeah. From here, we'll take a deep breath. On the exhale, lower your left leg and bend the knee towards your chest. Guide the weight of the body to flow forward. For me, I'm going to walk my hands forward, lift up the right heel, and guide the knee towards the thumbs. Allow your right knee to connect with your mat. Point your right toenail so your toenails are on the mat. Do not sit on your left heel. Connecting with a variation of the lizard pose. Allowing the weight to release into the hips. From here, we'll take a deep breath. On the exhale, fold the upper body forward. You can walk your hands forward, or you could even bend the elbows and let your chin flow towards your collarbone. Keeping the breath full, stretching out muscles in the back, so good for the body. From here, let's take a deep cleansing breath. On the exhale, press palms into the mat and slowly rise up, straightening the elbows. If you'd like to go a little deeper into the posture, you can either guide both arms outward or one arm outward. Choose your choice. Lift the heart up and guide the arms overhead. So you can either have both arms lifted or one arm lifted if you need more support. Gaze upward. Lift your nose up towards the sky and breathe deep. Take a full inhale breath. On the exhale, guide your hands forward, lowering the arms. Palms connect with the mat. Spreading fingers widely. Now we'll flex the right toe prints onto the mat, lifting up the right knee. Take a deep inhale breath and lift up the left knee and extend the left leg back to down dog. Straightening both legs, adjusting hands as necessary so we can connect with an inverted V shape as we press our heart closer to the thighs. Keeping legs straight, encouraging the heels to release downward, being gentle and kind to the body, not overexerting. From here, we'll take a deep inhale breath. On the exhale, bend your right knee and your right foot lifts off of the mat. From here, we'll take another breath. On the exhale, step your right foot forward between your thumbs as much as possible. The sole of the foot connects with the mat. Rotate your back heel inward. And as you inhale, slowly lift the heart up, keeping your right knee bending. Let's breathe, lift the arms up. Fingertips float to the sky. Straighten your right leg. And rotate the body towards the left so we can face the front of the room. Connecting with a wide-legged standing position. Inviting openness into the hips. Let's take a long cleansing inhale. On the exhale, left toes point outward towards the left. Guide the right toes in slightly, and we're going to release the arms downward, bending left knee, arms flowing to shoulder level. Squeeze the elbows straight, turn your head to the left. Gaze actively past your front fingers with relaxed shoulders. The low jaw is relaxed. Let's explore the fullness of the breath in the Warrior Two posture. On the inhale breath, we will lift the arms up, keeping elbows straight. On the exhale, rotate upper body towards the bending knee, palms face inward. Keep your shoulders relaxing away from your ears. The front knee is positioned over the ankle, not the toes, as we connect in a Warrior One. From here, we'll take a deep inhale breath. On the exhale, lift your heart and let the body release forward over the bending knee. Keep pressing your navel inward. Fingers are spread widely. Allow your palms to connect with the mat. Guide your wrists to be below your shoulders. That's the alignment you're going for. From here, we'll focus on the right heel. Inhaling, lifting the right heel up, rotating the right toes towards the front of the mat. The next breath allows us to step the left foot back, connecting with down dog, pressing our heart closer towards our thighs. The heels release downward. Legs are straight. The breath is full. On the next inhale breath, let's lift our heels up. Let's breathe. Inhale, lift the heels up, rising up onto your tippy toes. From the tippy toes position, let your hips flow from left to right. So breathe, guiding your hips and heels to the left and then to the right. Keep your navel pressing in and just keep guiding your hips to the left and right. As we invite flexibility into the hips, spine, and shoulders. Very good for the body. Keep breathing deeply. Let's take a long cleansing inhale. On the exhale, let the body be still and release your heels down. The spine is neutral, legs are straight. From here, let's take a deep inhale breath. On the exhale, guide your body forward. Your shoulders will align over your wrists. If you're tall, you might have to walk your hands out. Notice how your shoulders are over your wrists and you're on your tippy toes. Connecting with the plank. Let the hip points lower towards your mat. Observe the vibration of your breath. From here, we'll take a deep inhale. On the exhale, bend your elbows towards your feet and slowly release the body down in one level position. Breathe deep. Thighs, belly, and chest connect with the mat. Point your toes so your toenails are on the mat and let your forehead release towards the mat. Let's breathe so deep we can feel it behind our heart. Notice how your breath flows freely. Position your hands on either side of your chest. Notice how your shoulder blades meet. We're going to take a deep inhale breath and slowly lift the head up. Let's breathe. Lift the head up. Pressing palms into the mat, the chest rises. Keep pressing. Slowly, slowly. Let the belly rise up. Encourage the elbows to be straight, but it's okay if they're unable to straighten all the way. From here, we'll take a deep inhale breath. On the exhale, begin to lower your head. Bend the elbows. The belly connects with the mat. The chest connects with the mat. Guide your chin towards your collarbone. And let your forehead gently rest on your mat. Observe the rise and release of your chest. As the breath continues to flow freely, we'll take a deep inhale. On the exhale, slide your hands and make sure they're on either side of the mat next to your chest. And from here, we're going to do a press-up movement on an inhale, straightening the elbows, lifting the hip points up, and guiding ourselves to an all-fours tabletop position. From the all-fours tabletop position, allow the elbows to bend. Let's breathe. Release the elbows to your mat. Elbows positioned underneath the shoulders. Eyes open for focus and concentration. The next breath allows us to lift our palms up, guide the hands inward, palms meet, and we're going to clasp our hands. So we have our hands clasping, our elbows positioned underneath the shoulders. Now we'll focus on the toes. Take a breath, flex your toe prints onto your mat, guiding your feet to the flexed position, stretching out the muscles in the toes, feet, ankles. So good for the body. With both feet in a flexing position and the eyes open, take a deep inhale and begin to lift your knees up. So breathe, lift your knees up. Guide your tailbone to the sky, begin to straighten the knees. We're actively and gently pressing our heels downward. Sometimes the heels don't quite meet the mat, and that's perfectly fine. In yoga, we don't want to strain or stress the body. We want to be gentle and kind to the body. So always let your breath guide your movement. And be gentle with the flow. This is a dolphin pose, one variation of a dolphin pose. In this posture, we're strengthening the shoulders, the arms. We're strengthening our nervous and circulatory system as well because we are inverted. From here, we'll take a long cleansing inhale. On the release of breath, let's begin to bend the knees and gently place our knees on our mat. Point your toes. The breath guides the fingers to release. Inhale. Lift your elbows up. Position your palms on the mat and connect with an all-fours tabletop position. Here we are in the all-fours tabletop position. From the all-fours tabletop position, let's take a deep inhale breath. On the exhale, flex the toe prints onto the mat and begin to lift your knees up. Guiding tailbone to the sky, straightening legs. Release your heels down as you actively press your heart closer to your thighs. Now for down dog, this is a very active posture. And you'll observe micro movements in your spine. You might observe that, all right? So because you'll be pressing your heart closer to your thighs, which activates the spine cord. And additionally, we're guiding our tailbone to the sky at the same time, keeping the breath full and deep in the down dog. Making adjustments as necessary, because as we're breathing and moving, the body is stretching, and the body is connecting a little deeper in the pose with each breath. Keep your focus on how your heart is beating and how the breath is flowing. From here, let's take a breath and begin to walk our feet closer towards our hands. Keeping the legs straight, we will connect in a forward fold. Guiding the navel inward, allowing the chin to flow towards the collarbone, and encouraging the crown of the head to flow towards the toes as we actively press the navel inward. Now, when you pull your navel inward, you do so on an exhale breath, By guiding the navel inward, we engage your abdominal wall, and gravity naturally will allow your chest to flow closer to your thighs. We maintain open eyes for focus and concentration in this forward fold. From here, we'll take a deep inhale. You get a little more in the frame. Every once in a while, I look up. I'm not in the frame, so I'm just adjusting. All right, so another variation of a forward fold is we can bend the elbows and capture the elbows with our palms. This puts a little more weight on the upper body, guiding the heart to flow closer towards the thighs, allowing the crown of the head to release deeper towards the toes. If you actively pull the belly area in, you'll notice the chest flowing a little closer towards your thighs. The weight of the body releases to the heels, and we keep the crown of the head flowing towards the toes, maintaining the fullness of our breath. Let's take a deep inhale. On the exhale, release your elbows. Place your palms on your shins. And as you inhale, straighten the elbows, guide the crown of the head forward. Lift your tailbone up. And we're going to connect in a flat back forward fold. The weight of the body sinks into our heels. We actively guide the crown of the head in the opposite direction from the shoulders and keep the shoulders pressing downward away from the ears. This is a wonderful way to lengthen and strengthen the spine. As we invite fullness into the breath, we increase oxygen levels into the body, making the body stronger. From here, let's take a full inhale breath. On the exhale breath, begin to bend your knees. And let's guide the arms forward. Hinge in hips, connecting with a chair pose. Bend in deeply, keeping heels on the mat. Guide your belly in, squeeze the elbows straight, fingers are straight. This is a wonderful way to activate the core, tone up the legs, strengthen muscles in the back that support our good posture as we tone our arms up at the same time. On the inhale breath, let's rise up, lift the heart up, straighten knees, palms forward, relax your shoulders. Allow the breath to flow freely. From here, we'll rotate the arms in and guide them closer. Fingertips meet, palms touch. Take a cleansing breath. On the exhale, release your hands down, elbows are bending. Palms press together, hands flow to heart center. Let's focus on the left foot. Inhale, step the left foot forward. Rotate your body towards the right. All 10 toes flow to the right, connecting us with a wide-legged stance. From here, we'll take a deep inhale. On the exhale, lift your heels up and guide them inward so the toes point outward. Breathe deep. Exhale, bend your knees, hinging your hips, and release the palms forward. From elbow to shoulder, create a diagonal line. Actively guide your navel in. On the inhale, straighten your knees, straighten the elbows, squeeze the kneecaps, squeeze the elbows. Take a breath. Exhale, release the arms down. Fingertips flow to the mat. We'll guide the toes forward. Good. Let's begin to heel toe the feet inward till thighs touch. We are about 30 minutes into practice. Great time for the water break. I'll grab my water and have it a little closer. Alrighty. You can drop in the comments if there's a specific yoga posture you'd like to flow through for today. If you put it in the comment, I'll make sure that we get to that posture. Okay, let's see. Oh, oops. Okay. Hello, hello. Oh my goodness. I cannot read what the name says. Let's see, oopsie. Let's try again. Hello, Hassan. Hello, and welcome to Gentle Yoga for Everyone. Those who are joining right now, let me introduce myself again. My name is Candace, certified yoga teacher. Today we're flowing through a 1-hour gentle flow yoga practice. We're currently midway into practice, having our water break. Yes, very important to hydrate. Very important to hydrate the body. They say if you wait until you're thirsty to drink, you're already a little dehydrated. So you should hydrate periodically. Today I'm hydrating with water. Alrighty. So, all right, so now we're gonna return to the yoga practice, and as we return to practice, we will be sitting on the mat, which is horizontal. Let's go ahead and take to a cobbler pose. So now the soles of the feet will be touching. Just trying to make an adjustment. Alrighty, I think this is good. Alrighty, soles of the feet will flow towards each other. Release your knees outward. Place your hands behind your back and lift your sit bones up. Rock your knees from side to side. Breathe deep. Keep your knees still and level, and gently push your pelvis forward, forward, breathing forward and forward. From here, we'll take a deep inhale breath. On the exhale, guide the sit bones onto the mat, and you can guide the flesh outward so the sit bones can connect directly with your yoga mat. Lift your heart. Place your arms on your legs. Palms up for more energy. Palms down if you want to feel more relaxation. Keep your fingers straight. Keep guiding the crown of the head upward. And allow your low jaw to be relaxed. Allow your tongue to rest in the low jaw. And your navel is actively pressing in towards your spinal cord. Excellent flow. Let's be mindful with the breathing. Guiding as much air as possible slowly into the lungs. Allowing the lungs to fully expand. Observing the rise of the chest on the inhale. Observing the release of the chest on the exhale. On the next inhale breath, let the arms extend outward and upward. We'll rotate the arms in and guide them closer. Let's breathe. Fingertips meet, palms touch. Take another cleansing breath. On the exhale, lower your hands, elbows you're bending, and hands flow to the heart center position with relaxed shoulders. Let's take a deep inhale breath. On the exhale, press palms together, fingertips float forward, and let the elbows straighten. Release the palms up in a receiving motion. Let's connect with receiving goodness and giving goodness. Receiving kindness, giving kindness. Let's take a full inhale breath. On the exhale, bend your elbows. Let's guide all that positivity inward towards our heart. Palms meet. We observe our unique heart rhythm. Let's take a full inhale breath and lift the knees up. Allow the right leg to straighten forward. You're flexing your right foot. On the next breath, press palms together, hands rise up, elbows are straightening. Release the palms and let the body fold forward, guiding the navel inward, chin flowing towards the collarbone, forehead releasing towards the straight leg. Observe the rise and release of your chest. Observe the texture of your breath. On the next inhale, let your hands flow back, palms facing the wall behind you. Begin to bend your elbows and let fingertips flow towards each other. Encourage your hands to clasp behind your back. It's okay if they don't quite touch. Just do your best without straining. Strengthening the muscles in the back, the shoulders, and the arms. Excellent flow. From here, let's take a deep inhale breath. On the exhale, release your hands and guide the arms outward to straighten. Guide the hands forward towards the flexing front foot. Each time you exhale, let your body soften and relax a little more. From here, we'll take an inhale breath, lift the heart up, the body rises, the arms rise up. Let's lift up the left foot as the fingertips float to the sky with straight elbows, actively guiding the navel inward. We're activating our abdominal wall and pelvic floor. So good for the body. Let's take a deep inhale breath. On the exhale, release the arms forward. Use your hands to capture your heel. Support your leg right by your heel. And on the next inhale, begin to lift up your left foot. Use your hands to encourage the left leg to straighten. So you can either use your hands to capture around your calf, around your low leg, your heel, or you can connect with your yogi toe lock. Point your middle finger and thumb wrapping around the big toe. Choose the level that feels best for your body at this moment in time. From here, we'll take a deep inhale breath. On the exhale, let's guide the left arm outward and the left foot flows outward to the left. We can have the right arm flowing up towards the sky. Keep guiding your navel inward. Let your breath flow freely. Take a deep inhale breath and guide that left foot forward, returning to the starting position. So we can take a deep inhale breath. On the exhale, let the body release forward, lowering the left leg, guiding the navel inward, arms lower. As we press our navel inward, we allow our chin to float towards the collarbone. We're maintaining flexing feet and allowing the forehead to release towards the straight legs. Remember, move slowly, and when you want to explore the posture deeper, always do so on an exhale breath. Be gentle and kind to your body. A wonderful way to stretch out our leg muscles, toning the legs, stretching muscles in the back, strengthening the spinal cord. opening the shoulders, toning arms, so many wonderful benefits in a forward fold. You'll notice as you're breathing deeply, the longer you stay in the posture, your body will naturally release with gravity, and your body will naturally flow a little closer, micro movements towards the legs, which are straight. Observe how your heart is beating. This is a wonderful way for us to be gentle and kind to our bodies. On the next inhale breath, we'll begin to lift the heart up. The body rises, the arms rise, bending right knee. Right foot is off of mat. Press the belly in. Palms face each other, squeeze your elbows straight, and keep your fingers straight. Take a full inhale breath. On the exhale, release the arms forward. Capture your heel. From here, we'll take a breath. Allow the right foot to rise up. Use your hands to assist in encouraging the leg to be straight. You can either support your calf area, your heel area, anywhere along the leg. Keep your heart lifted. You can even use your pointer, middle finger, and thumb to wrap around the big toe and connect with your yogi toe lock. This is a wonderful way to strengthen the legs and to tone the leg muscles. We're also strengthening the shoulders and the deltoid muscles, which cover the shoulders. We're strengthening the arms. We're exploring the fullness of the breath. Breathing long and deep. On the exhale breath, we guide the navel in, activating the diaphragm and abdominal wall. On the next inhale, we allow the breath to connect with our heart energy. Let's take a deep breath, and we're going to guide the right leg to flow outward. Let's breathe. Opening the hip up, keeping the leg straight, keeping the heart lifted, keeping the breath full. As the breath flows freely, we observe the rise and release of the chest. On the next inhale, guide the right leg forward, returning to the starting position. You can get the left hand involved and support the leg either by touching the heel, the leg, or even your yogi toe lock. From here, we'll take a long cleansing inhale. On the exhale breath, lift your heart up and let the body release forward, lowering the right leg. Let your hands slide to the top of your toes, or your hands might be resting along your shins. Remember, listen to your body and be gentle with the body. We'll guide our navel inward. Allow the chin to flow towards your collarbone. Allow the forehead to release towards the straight legs. As you're breathing, soften your facial muscles. Allow your tongue to rest in the low jaw. On the next inhale breath, we'll begin to lift the heart up. Let's rise up. The heart rises, the body rises, the arms rise. Keep your feet flexing. We'll guide the navel inward. We're moving with control and focus, lifting the heart to lengthen the spine. Be sure to relax your shoulders away from your ears. Maintain flexing feet, keeping fingers straight. From here, we'll take a deep breath. On the exhale, palms face forward and palms face outward. Slowly release the arms down. Squeezing elbows straight, fingers straight. Ultimately, fingertips flow to the mat. On the next breath, let's bend the knees. Guide the tips of your toes to the mat. The next breath allows the knees to flow to the left, stacking our legs, lifting the heart up. From here, let's take a breath, lift our hands up, and position them on top of the right leg. Your right hand captures the right ankle, and we're going to lift the leg up and place the right foot on top of the left thigh. See how it feels, okay? At first, you'll notice movement in the hip area, and then let your weight shift towards that right hip. All right, so if the right leg is on top, your weight shifts to the right hip, and then guide your right foot closer towards the pelvis. Yes, and you move slow, okay? Let's rock from side to side. By rocking from side to side, we invite openness into the hips. Lift the heart, relax your shoulders. All right, see how it feels. If you want to explore a little deeper, take a breath. On the exhale, gently lift up your right foot and guide your heel closer to your pelvis. And again, you can rock the knees, inviting openness. This is the half lotus pose. We lift the heart, and we're inviting openness into the hips. Gravity is opening the hips for us. Keep your heart lifted. Keep guiding the crown of the head upward. Breathe deeply. On the inhale breath, lift your hands and encourage the right leg to rise up, lifting. And now, wrap the left arm around the leg, right arm around the leg, giving the leg a nice gentle hug, guiding your low leg towards your heart as you breathe deep. Take a long cleansing inhale. On the exhale, we're going to release the leg, return to the stacked position. The heart is lifted. The next breath allows the knees to rise up. Let's breathe, lift the knees. And now the knees flow towards the right, opposite direction. Let's breathe. Return to stacked. Lift the heart. Press the belly in. From here, we'll get the left hand involved, using the left hand to capture the left ankle. As you inhale, lift the left ankle, left leg. Rotate the knee outward, and we're gonna guide the leg to flow to the right a bit, so we can bring the left foot onto the right thigh. And from here, we can rock the knees from side to side, inviting openness into the hips. Naturally, with gravity, the hips open a little more. Use the hands, breathe. Exhale, hands guide your left heel closer to your pelvis, and the left knee flows down. Again, rock your knees from side to side. Good. Explore, breathe deep, be gentle. The longer you stay in this half lotus position, gravity will naturally guide this left knee to release down, open and open. And you just also gently guide your left heel closer to your pelvis. So this is how you explore a half lotus pose. Opening the hips, rocking, breathing, lifting the heart, observing the fullness of the breath, keeping a hollow belly. On the next inhale, let's bend the elbows, use the hands to capture the left leg, let's breathe. Right arm captures the low leg, and the left arm goes on top. We gently guide that low leg towards our heart, breathing deeply, inviting openness into the hips as we're strengthening the arms and shoulders and toning our leg muscles at the same time. From here, we'll take a deep breath. On the release of breath, let the arms release the leg and gently rotate the leg so you can return to the starting position. From the starting position, inhale, knees rise up. And now we're going to turn our bodies towards the right. Guide yourself to the top of your mat. We are preparing to lie down. Make sure you have enough space. From here, we'll take an inhale breath and let's guide the arms to a diagonal. Lifting the heart up to lengthen spine. Squeeze the elbows straight and keep your fingers straight. Take a long cleansing inhale. On the exhale, slowly release back one vertebrae at a time. Ultimately, the shoulder blades connect with the mat. The base of the skull connects with the mat. Breathe deep. Exhale, hands flow towards the feet. We're going to straighten the legs. Let the arms rest at your side. Make sure your neck is comfortable. Make sure the spine is long and straight. We are now prepared for our final yoga posture, our Shavasana. Let's take a long cleansing breath through our nose. When we release the breath, let the low jaw relax and let your tongue rest in the low jaw. Keep your focus on the breath flow and your heart rhythm. As you breathe in deep, follow your breath inward. Allow your breath to guide you inward. Allow yourself to connect with inner peace and inner calm and tranquility. Breathe deep. As we remain connected with this tranquil moment in time, let's bring awareness to our toes and slowly let the toes wiggle. Keep breathing deep and move your feet from side to side, activating the ankles. Now we'll focus on the fingers. Let your fingers wiggle. Fingers bend and straighten. Move your hands. Breathe deep. Engage your wrists. Take a long cleansing inhale. On the exhale, let your hands and feet be still. Let's blink our eyes open. With the eyes open, inhale, bend your knees, soles of the feet meet the mat. From here, we'll take another breath. On the exhale, turn your body towards the left, lower your knees to the left, and connect with the fetal position. Left arm becomes a pillow for your head. As we're in a fetal position on our left side, the next breath allows us to slowly lift the head up, place our palms on the mat in front of chest. Slowly, gently, let's press the body upright. Let's breathe. Rising up to any comfortable seated position. Sit any way that's comfortable for your body right now. Lift the heart and relax your arms. Gaze downward and take a cleansing breath. Next inhale, arms extend outward and rise up. Rotate them in. Guide them closer, palms meet. Breathe deep. Exhale. Lower your hands, bend those elbows. Let your hands flow to heart center. Take another breath. On the exhale, let the body release and flow forward. Let's remember, each day we have is a gift. So life is a precious gift that we should always cherish. The light and love in me, honor the light and love in you. Namaste. As we inhale, we rise up, lift the heart up. Let the palms release. Peace to you all. Peace. All right, that concludes the yoga practice. For those of you that joined a little later, I'm Candace, a certified yoga teacher. If this practice was helpful for you, if you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If it was helpful for you, it might be helpful for someone else, so feel free to share it. If you haven't already yet, please do subscribe. Every Tuesday at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I am going live with the live yoga class. So I encourage you to join again next week. And periodically, I do drop videos on the topic of health and wellness. So feel free to explore some other videos on the channel that I also add to on a periodic basis as well. All right, so I'll double check the comments one more time to see if anybody had any comments or questions. Okay, very good. And if you're watching this in the replay, feel free to put your comments there because I always get notifications whenever comments come up and I answer each and every one. All right, so everybody, wishing you a beautiful day. Until next time.